Hello everybody, welcome to Wheel Racing AL1. We are going around the Red Bull ring today. We did just have one shot at it, but for network issues we've had to restart the lobby. So once again, I'm Bloomstar1986 and I'm joined today with Chaos.
Hello everybody.
Right, now this is always the awkward part when I'm trying to find my stream and share it whilst I'm talking.
This time you'll be able to hear both of us, so it won't be enough.
Yes, yeah.
Technical issue. Sorry for that bit of dead. I'm like, wow, appreciate that. So,
it's I think the thing that wives are good at is the backhanded compliments.
there you go. No, they will never let you let you say that. That's me.
No, you can't let it get big, otherwise it'll just won't work.
Oh yeah, no. You keep your ego in check. Go, the rain. It's gonna rain.
It looks like it is going to rain. So I want to look at this time because on the first attempt we've got two new drivers, and we've got Jarno Racing 5 from the Netherlands and Superkit 83 from Italy. And Jarno set an amazing lap. So here's one to look out for, so we'll try and keep an eye on when he comes out on his flying lap. At the minute I'm following Facillo.
I don't count the kink.
No.
Just call this turn.
Yeah, Red Bull Ring's got 10 turns, although as we just said, with turn 2 there's a slight kink in the road, so really it's only got 9 turns.
Yeah, I think you actually have to turn the wheel for it to classify as a turn. You really don't even really have to turn the wheel.
So, Facillo is a nice, tidy lap. Glocky setting, that is a very quick time, 104.4.
Yeah, that's a lot fast.
Pole time last season was by Lee Finley, that was a 106.1, which has already been smashed. Cookie, 104.3.
I think they ran faster this time than they did before people disconnected.
I think they have, yeah. I think because it's a championship lobby, it's kept all the same settings, so everybody knew what was going to happen this time.
Yeah, a little better prepared.
A little bit of traffic at turn 1 there. Facillo hopefully not going for a second flying lap, because otherwise he would have been held up there.
Oh, definitely. I just switched to Lee.
Yeah,
through,
literally just did the same. Yeah. Pole sitter for last season here at Austria. We'll see how his time sits at season 11.
Ooh, off the track in the last corner.
But he gets pole, provisional pole. That is very quick. Jarno is out on the outlap. I think I'm going to go and see him in the Sauber.
Oh yeah.
Charles Leclerc incarnate, shall we call him? Moving around the Williams there, is letting him go. So I'm sharing a link to our live commentary stream up onto our Facebook page, the Wheel2WR Racing. If you like what you see, go over, have a like, see what we're up to, what we're doing, and If you like it and you want to join in, then click the sign up button. There is.
I'm definitely not. Give it a go.
Cookie looks to have had an issue there.
0.093. I think I'm gonna. We're gonna see a 103. We're gonna see a 103. If we don't, I'd be very surprised.
It's a very tidy lap so far from Jarno.
Yeah, he doesn't. From what I've seen, he doesn't put a wheel wrong anywhere. He's a very smooth driver.
And it can be a very hard track. Some of these turns, like the exit, it comes quite tight in the corner, so generally you get a lot of understeer. Because you're carrying the speed around the long corner and then it just tightens in at the end.
Yeah, and I think there's a fine line in between taking the conservative route or a little more aggressive. Yeah, there it is.
103.8. Wow.
That is smoking fast. That is. Woohoo! That is quick.
That is very quick.
I think we brought someone in to give Lee a run for his money.
We have. No, we brought someone in for Lee to run after. So who should we go to? There isn't anybody saying on out back at the minute. Cameron is looks like he's going around well. No, he's into the pit. I'm favouring Paulie Orange at the minute. Paulie Orange recently moved to a wheel, so I don't know if he's running the wheel or the pad tonight. It's very quick on the pad, but he's wanting to get better on the wheel, so it'll be interesting to see if he's got his new setup, whether he can carry out a contending lap.
Yeah, I think he's on the wheel, because in the lobby before the race he said make sure everyone stays away from me. So, it's not a huge transition. I transition from the pad to the last. It's more of the hardest part is racing around someone, but also the setup is completely different. Like
it is.
Run the same thing on a pad on a wheel.
It is a weird thing, and setup is a lot in this game, and it seems to be going from 2017 I had a lot of pace, but 2018 I seem to have lost the pace through not quite having a good enough setup yet.
Yeah, and it's just as simple as just tweaking one thing.
Yeah, I think he's abandoned that lap. He went a bit deep on turn 4, so I think he just didn't have the right exit.
But back to what you were saying, yeah, one tweak, and I mean you can lose 3 or 4 turns. It's very set up.
Can Mr. Flash improve on his time? Mr. Flash is normally up at the front in qualifying. He's a very fast racer. And he does improve. So, who should we go to? Oh, Superkit. Superkit is on his outlap. He's the second
of the new guy.
Of the new guys.
Ooh, and he's out on the super call.
Yeah. Oh, what happened there?
Oh, I don't know.
Or did he just move out of the way?
Oh, I think he did. Yeah. Give his teammate room.
It might have jeopardised his beginning of his flying lap. And we've got some traffic ahead as well. The Force India stays out of the way. Can't.
He should watch this and take a clip from it.
So I think his teammates giving way to him there as well. That looks very tidy from my camera. Teammate toe.
Yeah, new word. I think a big question is going to be, is anybody going to go out for another run? And if so, are they going to go faster than a 103?
Well, that has set the bar high, and
yeah.
for his first race at wheel to wheel, that is a very happy place to be for him. So super kit. I think the start of the lap did jeopardise his go, because he come in at a 107.3. Probably still beat me.
Yeah, in all honesty, probably so. But I think it's a culmination of things. I think since this is his first race and he didn't get inducted, I think they asked him to start in the back just to make sure, they're safe.
Yeah. Yeah, we have had a couple of people start through recommendations, but we generally like to induct people just to make sure that they've got good race etiquette. Because I really enjoy this league. I have raced in one other league. I won't say one or two because it is only one. I've raced in one other league, and no way. That time.
0.034.
But that's
unfair fast. Glad I didn't meet him in a public lobby. I'd leave immediately.
That is a blinding time.
Oh.
But yeah, wheel to wheel, I really enjoy this league. I've recently heard there's another league. You get points if you speak during racing.
Yeah, that's not very... I'm more of a keep quiet during the race unless something happens or something like that. I'm not deliberately talking to them, but to not talk at all, that's not fun.
No.
I'd probably call it some driving, so...
I mean, I know that when you're doing real life Formula 1, you're not exactly talking to the other cars around you, but you can talk to your pit crew. You can speak to them about what's going on, but I like the fact that it just brings a more friendly edge to the competition, because we're all here just to have fun. But sometimes it's nice to be able to just let somebody know you're coming up, or if you got a problem and you're pitting.
That's the perk. And that's the perk we have that F1 real life F1 drivers don't have. They don't know when someone's coming really quick or which way they're coming or stuff like that. Where a lot more, I guess, accidents. There's not that here because
yeah, because I've been involved in some incidents before. More specifically, coming up against a lapped car, and they might be focusing on their race quite heavily, but you can just say, alright bud, I'm coming up on your right. Then there's no incident. But I've been knocked off the track trying to overtake a lap car that didn't see me.
Yeah.
Which kind of ruins it for me and for them, and it's just, it's good that you can talk.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there was a situation like that happened at France and AL2 race when the safety car came in. We went into turn 1 like 3 wide, and Russ was the meat in the sandwich. So Snoop's yelling he's outside of me, and then I'm yelling I'm inside of Russ. So it kind of saves you sometimes.
It looks like So Brian is...
Yeah, I'm on board with him right now. Hopefully some of the finishes.
Oh, I think he's just starting.
Just retired from the session.
Although that he only just went out, so I'm wondering what that is. I can't remember if I've seen him. Yeah, he is in. He was in the lobby before we started. But I think one or two people have already commenting in the chats about a bit of a glitch on the track. Which, unfortunately, these games are never perfect.
Seems like when they get it just about right, it's time for a new one.
Yeah. There you go. And coming around sector 3. That was a dangerous place that party to run wide, or cut that corner, or run wide there. Ooh, and he does improve his time, but he stays 12th. I'm looking at these times thinking they're blinding times, and you know, so Brian is below a 105, and he's 12th.
Yeah, that's crazy. And there's not a lot of space in between the cars, so you can get a couple hundredths of a second if you jump as close as they all are, other than just in the first second.
Well, exactly, yeah. I mean, what's that? 5th to 7th? There's not even a 10th in it.
Yeah. When the 400ths of a second, you can get lots of good from both on instead of 10.
So Jordan, we haven't looked at Jordan. He's just been on his out now. Jordan, he won last race, didn't he?
I think we did. Because of penalties from
Oh well, we'll see how Jordan fares now. They are. I think the McLarens are top in their standings right now for constructors.
Yeah.
Although with Lee and Jordan, it's hardly surprising.
It's not surprising at all.
So, all but 2 are out on track at the minute, as qualifying comes to an end. See how everybody does put in their final lap time in. Lee Finley finishes 2nd, couldn't beat his time. I think I was in much fear of disturbing Jordan's lap. Alex Musica,
so.
I don't know if he improves, but he stays 3rd.
Yeah. He knocked Jordan down the 4th.
Oh, did he? Oh.
Yep.
Oh, 2,000th of a second.
Oh, that.
Can you imagine if that was the end of the race and you missed the podium by 2,000ths of a second? Facillo just coming around sector 3. How does he fare? He's not far off Cookie in front of him, and he jumps Cookie.
And he jumps.
And Paulie crosses the line, doesn't improve. And Jordan's disconnected by the looks of it.
That's as close as you can get. Putting the lap time, but first to second, that's a whole different story. Oh, and there's a Williams off the wheel on the wall.
Oh, I missed that. Right, we'll see how the qualifying standards are. Right, so in P1 we have Jarno Racing, P2 Lee Finley, P3 Alex Musica, P4 Jordan Musk, P5 Harry Ben, P6 Facillo, P7 Cookie Games, P8 Glocky, P9 Cameron, P10 Mr. Flash, P11 Chewy, P12 Sir Brian, P13 Paulie Orange, P14 Super Kit, and P15 is Ralconnen.
Yeah. Or Riken. I think it's a capital I.
Riken.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
That was timed well. So here we would normally have a 5-minute break. I did see Jordan disconnect, so we'll see how that...
Did he disconnect or did he just retire?
I think a message come up on the chat.
Gone. Yeah, he's completely gone.
And ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we're moving the lobby again, but I think what we'll do this time, Chaos, we'll just stay with it. Because otherwise we'll have a quali video and then a race video, so we'll keep it.
Yeah, we'll just leave it all the same.
But as we can see, the weather will be the same when we return, and it's raining.
Gonna be exciting.
So their fast dry tyre setups might not work too well in the rain.
Yeah. It's gonna definitely be a struggle.
Okay. I was going to look at something now. This is where we genuinely need a commercial break.
Yeah, word from our sponsors. Oh, did you already back out?
Yeah, everybody's leaving. I'm just waiting for the
Yeah, I just left.
new invites to come in.
Have that from time to time. Usually it runs a bit smoother.
Well, as we go from this lobby to the next, you should see all the nationalities that we have here in Wheel to Wheel. And only one American. Everybody's leaving, but I haven't got an invite yet.
Yeah, I haven't either. You got any practice at all around here this week?
I've actually got quite a lot of practice.
Oh, nice.
I haven't gotten any better, but I've got a lot of practice.
Hey, consistency pays off.
But I think that's the only way that my race strategies work. Is when it's wet or dry, I can consistently stay within the lines. I can stay on the black stuff mostly.
Yeah.
Because France, I felt I did do well in France, but in the dry I was absolutely terrible, massively off the pace. But there was only myself and Dastardly who got no penalties, which made me jump a place.
It was tough to do. Yeah.
And then in the wet, my setup just came alive, and I seemed to be able to contend a lot in the wet because everybody else had really good dry setups. So it just didn't work for me.
Yeah, it was a tough. No, that was a strategy-filled race. Do you come in for the intermediates? Do you not? What? I mean.
Well, that was where there was a safety car as well, wasn't there? Which, thank God, it actually works, kind of, on this game now.
Yeah.
And I during the safety car, I came in, put the inters on, and I think it was the wrong decision.
Yeah, and see, I lost me and safety car was like the perfect opportunity. The amount of laps left, I need to change my wing or I was not going to win at all. So came in. I knew it was probably going to rain. Didn't know how long, but with the amount of laps, the ultra softs would have easily made the distance. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to gamble. And
Yeah.
I mean, before I passed everyone back to win, I spun out. So they were a good strategy choice for maybe 2 laps, but then when the track dried up, I was right back to the front. So
Yeah.
it was, that's a tough decision in that situation of what to do.
I think in hindsight, I made the wrong decision for the Inters. But once the safety car went in, there was 2 laps where I had a lot of pace on everybody because I had the right tyres on for the conditions. But then the track dried up really quick. Then I had to come in, so that was another 20 seconds down the road I was from everybody else. And what I gained in the wet on the Inters, I lost, and then some in the dry and in the pits.
Yeah, I think that's what happened to everyone that took the Inters. I mean, when the track dried up, I mean, I probably gave Snoop and Dastardly probably a 13-second head start when I spun out, and then it was like 2 laps. I was right back to the front. So yeah, it was a tough call. If you could handle it for the 2 laps that it was really wet, then it paid off. But it was definitely tough driving those 2 laps before the track dried out.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was.
Because going through that fast right-hander at the midway through sector 2, if you got close, I just moved over and let you go. Because I can't. I'm not going to turn in there going as fast as you guys can, because you guys have the traction and I don't. And the last thing I wanted to do was hit the inside wall. So.
Yeah.
But just what helped too is when I spun, Dastardly was really close to behind me. So when I spun, I just kept in the throttle and just spun it back straight. I was like, I just don't want to be pointing at the wall and have to maneuver around. That helped me too, but it was definitely a fun race. I didn't think it would be as good as it was.
Yeah, I definitely enjoyed that race more than I thought I was going to. Because I went into it with the whole strategy of trying to not get penalties. So
yeah,
I didn't have the pace, but I thought, well, I'm not getting penalties, so it was my aim, and it didn't really start to pay off until halfway through the race.
Yeah. I think I got a penalty lap 3 or 4, and I mean, in my eyes, I didn't even feel like it deserved it. But I'm like, okay, and I thought it was going to be when it started raining. I'm like, I'm going to get a lot of penalties because I am out of control. Because in the wet, Racer and Snoop I mean, they gained like 12 seconds on me in 5 laps. It was just not. I did not have a setup for the rain.
No, France is one of them tracks as well where you can get a 10-second corner cutting penalty with no warning. If you cut it just that bit too much, you gain so much.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I just had Alien, or Chris as we know him, comment on my video. Don't rub it in because you guys finished.
Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, it was a race full of incidents.
It definitely was.
If you're on our website, then you obviously can see in our penalty tracker from the FIA appeals meeting that there's quite a lot of things that happened in France, which was awarded points, but we won't go into that.
And I think based on that, there will be a new point leader after Austria. So.
Hey, I think Chaos is fancying his chances.
Nope, no, everyone's so close to behind me that I need to finish in front of them to be it. So
yeah, well, I mean,
I hope to be it, but I don't expect it.
This season, I'm not a front runner, but looking at it, there is, it's a tight battle this season.
It definitely is. I mean, up until probably Snoop won 2 times. No one had won more than once.
Yeah, it like passed around, didn't it? It was like, all right, it's your turn to win this race. Rather than AL1 where it was Lee Finley.
Yeah, definitely. It's a bit more competitive, I guess, than AL2 because I mean, the people in AL1 are way faster than us. So if you put any of them with us, they're probably going to win every race. But
Yeah.
or it'll be awfully close. But
So now our racers will be putting in their tyre strategies, adjusting how much fuel they wish to carry on board. Obviously in the wet, it drinks your fuel. So
yeah,
although on the other hand, in the wet sometimes it pays to turn your fuel consumption down so that you've not got too much power, too much torque coming on your tyres as you corner. But it again, that depends on your setup. Depends on what your
true.
throttle is.
And I think a lot of the strategy comes from the wet uses a lot of fuel, but it doesn't use a lot of ERS. So you can afford to turn the fuel down and the ERS up because it doesn't consume as much.
No, and you seem to harvest a lot more because you're obviously braking for a lot longer before the corners because you want to get to a slower speed. So you harvest a lot more ERS. Sometimes I found that you can run around on overtake. Yep, formation lap. So I think I'll go through the grid order one more time.
We drive around the 2.6, 88 mile per hour. Well,
Boom.
that's for America. Oh yeah. Bit of homework.
Do you know what the daft thing is? I've got it here in kilometres, and we don't work in kilometres.
Oh, is it the same?
4.326.
Oh, nearly. Anyway,
Wikipedia lies to me.
so Yarno Racing takes pole position. Lee Finley is in second. Alex Musica is in third. Jordan Musk in fourth. Harry Ben in fifth. Facillo in sixth. Cookie Games in seventh. Glocky in eighth. Cameron in ninth. Mr. Flash in 10th. Chewy in 11th. Sir Brian in 12th. Paulie Orange in 13th. Super Kit in 14th. And Ryken?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
in 15th. I apologise, Ryken. I was happy when I got Facillo right the first time. So, lap 1, turn 1, how many wings are going to come off?
Say about I think someone can crash.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be bad.
it's going to be hard to try and get round turn 1 in the wet
Yeah.
without much incident. Glocky and Mr. Flash, they're not disqualified, they're just, because they had a little bump on the formation lap, it resets you to the grid, so they'll be starting the race as normal.
I'm glad on the one here to say, this race first race.
That's a very strong limb that you're going in, Tom.
Yeah, it's very strong. It's time to break. And there's a delay in the lights out, so the lights are out for us now, but it'll be the same.
Oh, Super Kit,
and
drive through. Oh, and he's marching up the centre. That was a bit naughty. He will have to pit though.
Yeah.
And we have Jordan Musk. He's come across the field. Yarno is in first place still, but he did come together with Super Kit. So it's very hard to get traction around turn 3. I can see some carbon fibre coming from the Force Indias. We have the Ferrari of Cookie gaining on Glocky. Oh, and Glocky going deep there. Cookie's coming up on the inside, and when they touch,
Oh, they're slipping and sliding around everywhere.
the weather is not doing very well for these guys right now. And of course there isn't a dry racing line on the track as of yet. They need to get the tyres warmed up and that racing line dried up on that track so that they can get some traction around these corners. have some pit goers. Glocky in the pits.
Oh! Ooh, Glocky's going to pick out the pit.
With 5 seconds stop go penalty for that. We have 2 other cars in the pits as well. Paulie Orange was trying to make a move on Sir Brian there, fancying his chances. He goes deep on turn 1.
Super kick just took his drive through. Or stop go. Which one was it for jumping the start?
He had a stop go, but it looks like he's served that.
Get away for the 2 front runners. Oh,
So,
there.
I think we need to go to Alex. He's very close to the back of Facillo.
Oh yeah. That's close battle.
Jarno seems to be dealing pretty well with this weather. A second ahead of Lee, and Lee, no surprise, is 3 seconds ahead of Facillo, nearly 4.
And then everyone's bunched together.
Alex Musica, of course, will have no DRS in the wet weather. So Alex Musica is right up behind Facillo, but closer to him is Cookie behind him. Cookie had a very good exit from turn 1.
Yeah, Cookie's gonna. Oh, he's gonna get to the inside.
I think he's
I don't think so.
struggling on
Too
straight
far
line
back.
speed.
Oh,
So he's up
there.
on the inside.
Inside. Oh, and they touch wheels. Oh,
They do.
Fair
I think
enough, fair
I think they got away with that
fair
one.
move. Mm-hmm.
I can see some cars close at the back. Cameron is gaining on Jordan.
Ooh, Raycon's moved up 6 places since the start of the race.
Oh, that's a point. I haven't turned any details on.
It doesn't happen often, so I forget sometimes. Oh, I think Musica's falling back now. Someone else is about to overtake him. Yep, the other
Yeah.
car, Mr. Flash.
Just a flash.
I think he just has a little less downforce. Oh, and he missed the pit.
Oh, and there's a pity. Oh, and Jordan is making a move on Mr. Flash. He's up on the inside, up at turn 1.
Make it stick. Oh, you
He
used
has,
him up a little
he
bit
has.
now.
And then that puts Cameron past Mr. Flash as well. Because of the position Jordan put Mr. Flash in, he wasn't able to defend against Cameron. But Mr. Flash is right back up on the inside of Cameron, almost.
Yeah, they were struggling for sure here.
They are, but Cameron is right up behind Jordan. You can see that dry racing
Oh, to the
line coming
inside.
now.
Oh,
Ooh, very close there. That's some very good
looked like
racing.
he got a little sideways in the corner. Oh yeah. You could tell they were all set up for a dry race. They didn't want
Yeah.
to give up they didn't want the downforce. They wanted the speed.
Yeah, they are very slow around some of these corners.
I mean, it pays off if everyone does it, but not so much if you do it and everyone else doesn't.
Mr. Flash is still hanging in there.
Oh.
Jordan went a little bit wobble there, and that gave Cameron the advantage. Cameron is now up on his inside.
And yep, finishing the pass.
But is Jordan going to get the switch back? Jordan's now got a bit of a slip
Have that.
stream.
Oh yeah. Not close enough to get back to him.
No, but I think equally, I think you could see it would be very impressive if he was able to get the traction to take him on that
Yeah.
corner there.
Yeah, especially after watching the last few laps he's been.
I think he
About
might be
out.
missing a tiny bit of his front left wing as well. Because
Kinda looked like it.
he was caught in lap 1, turn 1, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Cookie Games is gaining up to Facillo.
My times are getting faster. That dry line's picking the speed up. Oh, and going back to the inside of Cameron.
Ooh.
Cameron off.
Yeah, because of that, Cameron going deep. Let's give Mr. Flash the advantage to get up on his inside, but oh, Cameron holds it. Got yeah, I can't see what that is. Glocky is going very slow.
Yep. Music over the penalty.
I'm grabbing it, I'm going to get to.
I'm surprised I haven't seen more than one now.
Wow, yeah.
From 6th to 8th it's definitely tight.
It is.
The front is kind of spaced out except for Cookie, and he's lost the low ground to Facillo. Oh, leads with the penalty.
Mr. Flash.
He has the continuing rate again where he's changed the game for the season. The constructor maybe not, but definitely the driver.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of ground to make up in his first race, but he's got a lot of pace.
He has. I mean, he's cleared Lee Finley now, 3 seconds.
That's not easy to do at all.
I mean, let's not forget as well, obviously he had a good setup in for qualifying, which was dry, for him to drive through and get a podium. Pole, sorry. But his setup and his race skill is also carrying through now in the wet. Although, having said that, the rain isn't falling anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Oh.
Superkit has left the session. Superkit, he done his drive-through penalty and he looks to be at the back. Anyway, so let's see what happens. Is Raikkonen going very slow? Raikkonen?
Looks like he is. As long as he's catching him really. Yep.
Oh, and I think he's got wing damage.
Right front wing.
Oh,
and he's trying to go
no.
into the pits. Oh. Oh, and he just got a 5-second stop go for the collision.
That was unfortunate. Obviously he was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Yeah. They seem to have all spread out a little bit now. Yeah. I think Musica was unfortunate at the start. He has got quite a lot of pace, Musica. I think there was incidents at the start which forced him into the pits, which has meant he's now down in 12th after dropping 9 places. Oh, and Lee Finley is in the pits. He must be. Facillo, I think it's ready. I haven't seen race control enabling DRS yet.
He's putting super soft on.
Right, Jarno.
Yeah, I could just tell from the broadcast camera that the I mean, it looked big. I didn't see a lot of spray in the DRS.
But yeah, just come up.
Perfect time. McKinney undercut. I have a hard time saying his name.
Who, sorry? Jarno.
Yeah, that.
So there's a lot of pit stops going on here now. So Jordan has decided to carry on the inters for an extra lap. Jordan again is one of these. I think he could do pretty well for an extra lap. on the wrong compounded tyres.
Yeah, it'd be okay. I wonder if that big stop is gonna leave him be able to.
Well, Jarno's in the pits now. Lee Finley is on the back gearbox of Mr. Flash. Mr. Flash will more than likely want to pit. Yeah.
Oh,
But
turn on the ultrasol.
no, he's on softs. Is he? My screen's telling me.
Purple. Oh, never mind. Now it's yellow.
But he is
Put
out.
him on, it was purple.
He is out in front of Lee.
And he even gained some time. What was it? 3.7?
I think it was.
That little bit of traffic probably speeded up a little.
Yeah.
But to be fair, plenty like the long games.
Cameron is gaining on Jordan, and they look to be going on different strategies.
Yeah.
10 laps in, 61 laps to go. I think any strategy could be a winning strategy. It's too early to call.
Yep.
But it depends what their weather report is saying. You never know, it might be wanting to rain again by the end of the race. So it could either be put the softs on and try and last again, or try and drag the supers out. Who knows?
They know more about the weather than
Lee Finley setting the fastest lap, but of course that is his first lap on the slicks. Now, interesting, he has dropped his gap to Jarno from 5 seconds to 2.5. Literally halved his gap.
Yeah, those the super soft are gonna be. He's gonna gain on them really quick. I think Jarno's playing the long game of it not raining again.
Although Jarno might be struggling to warm them softs up for them to get in their prime temperatures, because the track, I imagine, will be a bit cold for the softs right now.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So we'll keep an eye out for them.
Get them up to temperature and the crown of them. And it takes a while to get the crown of the tires for themselves.
Lee's took another 5 tenths off Jarno. Soon, Lee. Lee will soon be in DRS range. Jarno is catching up to traffic. Who's that?
It's one of the first Indians, right on.
I
would think it would be opposite.
Yeah, although when it's wet, you know to be careful. When it's dry, people try and push it.
Yeah, true.
Jarno also, we can see Glucky on some of the screens now as well. I can see blue flags coming up for Raikkonen. Will he let Jarno go?
Yeah, you already let him go.
Jordan is still behind Cameron, but on them softs, I think them softs have taken a while to prime up. Although Jordan's closing his gap. Jordan has now got DRS on Cameron, and he's got his battery to overtake, and he's up on the inside. Oh, but Cameron is switched back. Yes. Fair play to Cameron, but now Cameron's got DRS because he was behind Jordan at the DRS activation zone. That was a very good move, very collective, very calm. Fastest lap by Raikkonen.
Watching this race makes me, it looks like I'm looking outside the window right now. It looks like today. I do
Jordan again with DRS. Coming up to turn 2, if you want to call it that.
Yarno's got those tires heated up because the gap's coming back up now.
Jordan, exactly. Replay of lap 13, yes.
It was the exact same thing. Let him jump down the inside, turn and cross him over.
Lee Finley still 2 seconds behind Yarno. I can see Paulie Orange is not far behind Chewy, battling for 8th. Oh, Raikkonen and Glocky. That's good close.
Get on there. See that about him? Oh. There's lock again. Bit of lock up. Oh.
Very wide. Although,
This
who...
is a train of cars.
Yeah, I think that's Jordan behind Raikkonen. You see the blue flags? Although I think that was blue flags for Superkick's AI car.
Yeah.
But then
Yeah.
it can't be far away now because Jordan's right behind Raikkonen. I might skip to Paulie Orange there.
Yeah.
Paulie Orange with DRS on Chewy. He had a look up the inside, but he chose to try the next DRS zone.
Yeah, I never understood that at Austria until they added the second DRS on the straight before this one. It seemed like it would have been a lot smarter choice to have the DRS there instead of on that straight, but that's nice they have it there now too. Like a bit. To me, it feels like it's a lot longer of a run down to turn 2 than it is from 3 to 4.
Yeah.
Or
Oh,
2
you,
to 3,
it's,
yeah.
you've certainly got more potential of an overtake, I think.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Wide. Yeah, they're not really, they don't play with the penalties there either. And that, those 2 corners before you get to the start-finish straight. If you run wide there, a lot of times you don't get a warning. It's just a penalty immediately.
Paulie is very close to Chewy now.
Oh, and pulls to the outside.
He does. And he...
Holds them off for at least one more corner.
Oh, silly you. Chew's in front of him in the game side. A camera of the rear wing would be good.
Oh, yeah. I love the turn coming up right now, too. Because after this corner, sometimes it just, oh, it didn't show that camera view this time. Usually it shows the inside camera view where you can only see one car.
Lee Finley is now 2.2 seconds behind. I think Yarno's tyres have primed up now.
And it's crazy, too, though, that, you know, the super top it's not gaining any ground and should be more traction from the tire.
Paulie is up on the inside of Orange for turn 1.
Oh, he didn't get him. Oh, the battle's it's going to be close right here. I think the DRS is going to help him.
Yeah, side by side.
Yep.
Paulie takes the position.
They're still there. Oh, he's still there. Got a wheel. Oh, a little bit of oversteer on the exit.
Yeah, I think that was him fighting the false feedback.
Pit goes to the in-car view of Paulie.
It's a very good battle between Paulie and Chewy.
Very good. 2 clean races. Whichever one's clean. This summer a little more aggressive.
Chewy, there's a bit of kick over the dust there. I don't know if Paulie backed off from that or whether he didn't have the speed on the exit. So Paulie will be giving it another go with his DRS. I think he might just be a touch too far back.
Yeah, I think so. Because as short as that little front stretch is, it's hard to gain a lot.
It's quite funny because normally it'd be the other way around. I think the Red Bull will be lacking the straight line speed, not the Mercedes.
Yeah.
Jordan still behind Cameron, but again he's on the soft tyres, so his tyres will be coming into prime soon and should last longer than the super soft tyres of Cameron.
Yeah, everyone seems to get spaced out. Orange just lost a lot of ground.
Although Raikkonen has just took Lucky, I just missed it as I went down to them.
Oh, yep.
Harry Ben is slowly catching Brian, but his time's been around that the last couple of laps.
He'll gain a couple hundreds, lose a couple. He just stays right there at it.
Why don't we have a look at our race leader for short lap? You see Lee Kenny in the background from Yarno Racing 5. The soft tyres seem to be serving him very well at the minute, with him maintaining that 2-second gap to Lee.
Yeah.
It must be weird for Lee seeing the back of a car and not seeing blue flag.
Other than yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, and Raikkonen spins, and Glocky does too. Or no, I think Glocky waited on him. I think they touched. The camera was horrible when it happened.
Fair play. That's what we like. We want to will a bit of racing respect. Sometimes if you're involved in an incident and you're not sure if it was you who caused it, it's sort of an unwritten race etiquette that you wait up for the affected driver.
Oh, Harry Ben.
Oh, we just missed Jordan passing Cameron. Oh, and they're side by side.
Oh, a little bit of dust from Cameron off the track.
Jordan is not giving that position up easily. Jordan is having to fight his way through. Cameron now will have DRS on Jordan. Is he going to move up the inside? No, he's staying behind him. I think he's going to use a DRS up to turn 3. Oh, very close to his win there with Jordan's back to the fire.
I think Cameron has a bit more downforce than Jordan does. He gets the drive off really well. Or it may be the tires.
So let's see how Cameron handles this DRS zone. Yeah.
And it
Cameron.
seems like the lead stabilized. There's not a lot of movement there.
No. There's I'm gonna have to put down Paulie is just making a move on Chewy again. Oh, just as Jordan takes Cameron. It's like I need 4 sets of eyes.
Yeah, I was on them while you were on the others.
Oh, cool.
Takes it back.
So much
Ooh,
action
going
going
to the
on.
outside. Again.
Got a yellow flag in sector 3. And that's Glocky off.
It's a really tough track. Yeah, it takes. I mean, if you and camera will tell me, it doesn't take long to get around here, but the whole time it feels like you're in the throttle a lot of the time. So there's very little time to breathe, especially when it's hard around.
Cameron gaining on Jordan again, up to turn 3. Now you'll have DRS down to turn 4. I can he doesn't quite get the move pulled off, but maybe the supers. I think the supers last around 25-30 laps. So maybe Cameron's tyres are just getting a tiny bit tired. So Jordan's will still be in the prime. Oh! And Paulie runs wide and Chewy just takes him on the inside. So Brian, very close to Harry Ben. I think I've seen earlier Harry Ben was behind Brian, so Brian's obviously Bren's took 10th place, so Brian's trying to battle back.
Getting that points, every point counts.
Yeah. There's like 3 battles going on all at the same time.
I know it. Yeah, and it's hard to get them all in one. Like, watch this one, but then the other one's a little more. They're closer together, passing each other.
I think there should be a button when a yellow flag comes up. You should be able to press a button which will take you to that yellow flag.
Yeah,
Half the time.
they need to do a little more with the spectating. They need to make it a little more broadcast friendly. It would just help with the field and stuff also. Seems like all the battles got a little spaced out now.
Yeah. So let's. Oh, who was that? Oh, that's the AI car super kit I was looking at. Getting in everybody's way.
Of course, Andy runs really wide. I think for the next commentating, we need like a pit reporter.
Yeah.
We'll send Russ down there.
Yeah. That'd be funny.
Especially after 6 beers, we'll just send him down there. He doesn't even, I mean, he can just mumble and it'd be okay.
Yeah, that would be funny. Just watching Jarno, our race leader. His soft tyres, I think, are definitely paying off now. With Lee Finley having fallen to 2.6 seconds behind. But Lee Finley comfortably in second place, with Facillo nearly 16 seconds behind him.
It seems like the gap between Cookie and Facillo, it'll go down, and then it'll go back up. Go down, go back up.
Though I think, you know, there's a little bit more in this game now, isn't there? Because with your ERS, or your ERS, whatever we want to call it.
Being in the ground, and then you have to harvest it, and then lose the time again.
Yeah.
Just can't get away from each other.
And as we were saying before, in the wet, you can harvest a lot. You don't use as much ERS, so you've got a lot to use. But in dry, it's a lot harder to harvest, and the deployment goes a lot more. So you can be fast on lap, and then all of a sudden you're not fast for the next 3-4 laps because you're trying to claw back your ERS. So, most drivers on the super soft tyres, coming up to 19 laps old. So if that was their tyre strategy for the super softs, I think that if they pushed them 25-30 laps, you'd be able to move on to the softs and then just have one more stop.
Yeah. I think it pays off for probably the top 5, and especially Jordan and it's soft now. You get on the softer compound at the end, if you can manage that. And they've passed drivers who are on the super soft, so they definitely have the pace to keep up, and definitely even faster when they switch different compounds.
Yeah, because Jordan is now out of DRS range of Cameron on his soft tyres, and Cameron's tyres are only going to get worse.
Yep.
Whereas Jordan's are probably good for another 20 laps at least.
Yeah.
Well, I say good, they're going to be slower than the supers eventually. Well, at the minute I'm sort of doing almost a good lap on each driver, and then I'll drop down one. So now I'm on Cookie. Because the other thing the game don't really display very well is I've just gone from Facillo to Cookie, but you've got you've got Raikkonen in between them as a lapped car.
I said, here, you can have the mic. He said, no, I'm good.
Like that.
Just
call a bluff.
Yeah. Oh, you think you can do it? Come on, come do it.
Yeah, well, it's nerve-wracking the first few times.
Oh, yeah. Just because you know people are listening to you. And then, like you said, I went back and listened to myself after that one. But it got a little more. It wasn't as bad. And then this time, I really wasn't nervous to start with. It takes about once.
Ooh, Harry Ben's just overtaken Paulie. Paulie went very deep at the exit of turn 1. I didn't catch what happened beforehand.
It's a lot different than 100% race on the wheel. I do know that. First race on my wheel, I was wore out. You're moving everything, not just your fingers anymore.
I definitely think we will soon be seeing some pit stops, tyre changes.
I think the light will keep us off. I'm telling you, it's going to take about 10 years to get
I'm trying to see, I can see some slight degradation lines on the front tyres of a couple of the cars. It didn't display the same as it does on real life camera, but you can see some lines beginning to show. Mr. Flash very wide of the apex there. I don't know if that's the grip or must be. Alright, and Lee Finley, just as I say, Lee Finley just came out of the pits onto the ultra soft tyres. Yeah. Well, having said that, it doesn't look as clear as it was a minute ago. So maybe the forecast is rain again, and he's thought, I'll put some fresh tyres on. This is one thing, waiting for the rain to come, so that you can get in and change to the wets or the inties. If you've got old tyres when the track starts getting wet, I always struggle. So fresh tyres on a track turning wet, I'll always pick over an extra pit stop. And I think it's gonna be no work for him to get past Facillo now. Chewy is also very close to the back of Harry Ben. Let's just flick down there. And coming around sector 3 is in DRS range, Harry Ben. But is anybody else going to make a move for some tyres? Also, I'm going to make a note. Lee Finley is currently 20 seconds behind Yarno. See how that develops over the next.
Yeah, I want to take That almost puts Yarno in the position where you have to change your strategy. You can't stay out on the softs, because if you do,
ooh,
he's gonna kick your ass.
Harry Ben was off the track then. I missed that. It might have been on the screen, but I didn't see it.
Yeah.
It looks like he's got his full wing. But yeah, going back to Yarno. 20 seconds ahead when Lee pitted. It's almost a free pit stop if he was to pit straight away. The longer he leaves it now, the more he's going to bite into the chance of a free pit stop. But he's on the soft tyres as well, so would that make Lee Finley forcing him to change his strategy?
Yeah, I think it does, because if like you said, it's starting raining again.
Is it? I thought it might.
Yep, it's starting raining again.
So Lee now has got fresh tyres to fight until you need inters, and he's already knocked a second and a half off him.
I think that's going to hurt Lee though, because I don't know. If you knew it was going to rain again, I would have just tried to tough it out.
I don't know, because it's like I said, it's one thing trying to, because these guys now, they're on 26 lap old supers. They're not going to be up to much. And as soon as the track starts to get wet, you've got not very grippy tyres on a not very grippy track. So it's going to be very hard to control. And like I say, Lee Finley has just smashed 2 seconds off Yarno. If it takes another 5 or 6 laps for the track to get wet, 5 or 6 another 2.5 seconds, he's going to be right up to Yarn.
Yeah. But then they both have to pit again, and then it ends up being about what it was before. Before strategy was almost involved.
Got a few things going on there. I think Sobrano's just lapped, but overtaken at the same time. So Alex Neely is behind. Who's that? Oh, he's behind Jarno. Jarno's in traffic right now, which makes it even worse.
Yeah, yeah, it does. He's going to cut even more time off. Oh, he just got
I think I would much rather be in Lee's position with some fresh ultras on with the track right now than some very old supers. I mean, Jarno's tyres should still be good, but he is losing time to Lee now. It's just how long is the track going to take to yellow flag? Mr. Flash is right up on the back of Jordan, but there was just a yellow flag where Jordan was, and I think that might have been him, because Cameron also took the lead. Cameron is in the pits. Oh, and Cookie's come off.
Oh, yeah.
I think this is exactly what I was saying. Alan saying, I'd rather be in Jarno at this point, whilst Leo's fresh compound, they will wear out soon.
Yeah.
I don't think it was a consideration of when they're going to wear out. I think it was get some time off Jarno whilst the track's turning wet.
Yeah. Oh, he is. Yeah,
Because
a lot of grip.
yeah, a few cars have come off. Cameron has pitted. How is he going to fare on these inters? He's going very slow around turn 4. Cameron has not got very much grip on the inters. Lee Finley, 15 seconds behind Jarno. Somebody else has just pitted. Cookie has put the ultra soft tyres on. I don't know if that was a mistake from the pit crew or whether he thinks it's not going to get wet enough to go to inters.
That plays out. That's a good call.
It's very reminiscent of France last week for AL2.
Yeah.
Where we had rain, but a potentially dry track. Chewy in the pit, onto inters.
He's putting intermediates on.
He's inters. Lee's in the pits. DRS hasn't been disabled yet, has it?
No, it hasn't. You see, that was the thing, though. The strategy was he went to he lost more time than he did.
Well, he has now. I don't think it paid off the way that they was hoping it would. I think they was waiting for the track to be drier for longer.
Yeah. You win some, you lose some. You got to gamble sometimes, especially if you're stuck behind the car.
Well, a lot of people in the pits now. Cookie, let's not forget, just went on to the ultrasound.
That's looking like a bad strategy call there now.
Possibly.
Unless he can make it work. And now it's disabled.
Now DRS is disabled.
and see how he fares on the ultra softs about a lap. He just flew by, forced into it.
That was a lap to go.
Oh, yeah, he's back. I think he'll be in this lap.
He's very, very light on the throttle going around the corner.
Oh, yeah. Like ice skating right now.
Fusillo's pitted.
Yep, and then pits quicker.
Yeah. Staying out with the gamble. Didn't pay off. Much the same as Lee's gamble. But let's make a note. 15 seconds. Lee is behind Yarno. We'll see how in a few laps time how he sits. Harry Ben still on the super subs. We've got a yellow flag out. He's in pits there.
A1's getting their exciting race this week.
It does.
Yarno may be a little better in the
Well, Yarno just overtook a Renault as well of Glocky. So I don't know if he held him up at all, but he's, like you say, he's still increasing that gap to Lee.
I love that camera. You want to see a battle? The graphic on this game is so terrible. Like right now, I mean, it really is. When Cameron brakes for the corner, the tires turn green. When he throttles out of the corner, they turn back red. And now they were red the entire time.
I've had that a couple times. Even when I've been streaming, it's just... I don't know what it is. I don't know.
You figured as many games as they put out, they could at least get it right.
Well, exactly. I mean, it's not even like the game changes. It's a car going around the track. And then the next game, it's a car going around the track. But I think they constantly focus on career mode.
And to be fair, you're less stuff.
Yeah. I've not really been... I did start career mode a little bit. Oh, Yarno, penalty. First one I think I've seen. But he's... didn't really matter because he's made it the time and his gap between Lee and him. Turn 2 or 3. Although, other than Superkit having a connection issue with disconnecting, we've still got all the racers who started this race. Nobody has DNF'd.
I think it's a little hard to do it here too, kind of like France, because the walls are a bit closer, and you have the gravel, which slows you down too. There's not a whole lot of places to make a big mistake.
No, not in racing industry. No.
Yeah. And it didn't work for last time, but maybe motivate someone else to want to commentate for AL2.
Well, Jordan is very happy to do it, and I had him in last season. Last season? Yeah. For a live driver interview because he DNF'd in a race. So I invited him in to the live stream, and we had a live driver interview. And he was that good, he stayed for the rest of the race.
Oh,
But
that's awesome.
he would more than happily do it, but he just wants somebody to do it with.
Yeah, you can't commentate by yourself. That's not.
Well, it would be hard to, yeah.
Yeah. It'd be kind of like you at Canada talking to yourself.
Yeah.
At least on your stream, not mine.
So, I mean, I'm sure there's a few people I think would be really good at it, but it's whether they're wanting to do it.
I think we should put leagues, or we should make teammates do the AL2 every week. So we'll start with league and let them commentate AL2, and then we'll push it too hard.
Yeah, that'd be funny. We're on a rotor.
Yeah. You got commentating duty. Ooh, oh.
Yeah,
I was like, wow, that was awful close between the Toro Rosso and Cameron, but
that's the ghost in AI of Superkit, because it's disconnected. We're seeing quite evenly matched Cameron and Flash at the minute on the lap, on their setups.
yeah, they really do.
Now, we're seeing a
yeah,
few penalties come up now. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, it's getting a bit wet, and it makes it even more weird. I'm sitting there like, man, it's really fast on those super softs. You're not driving the red tire, it's green.
Yeah.
So it just looks funny. I'm sure it looks funny to someone who is up here coming in and they're like, wow, everyone's on the wet tire.
I had it before, I think it was... No, it might not be Abu Dhabi, we've not been Abu Dhabi. It was one of the races anyway, and
Yeah.
3 of the tyres was red and 1 of them was yellow. He's just like, what? That's crazy.
What was it? What was it? Was it Russia one here? Where Valtteri Bottas had 2 different cars on each side of his car?
Did he? I didn't know that.
Yeah. I think it was last year he did that.
Yellow
Or
flag,
maybe
so-
one of the tires was a different color. Yeah, it was wild. You don't see that.
I'm guessing he had to come straight in and change them. I'm guessing he weren't allowed to stay out.
Yeah. How weird would that be though? Like, oh, I can push on 3 tires, but I can't push on all 4 because the right side is not it's supposed to be.
That's how he wanted to get the extra steering power.
Yeah, I need a little extra turn in and turn slow, so I put the soft on the front so it'll a little left grip will turn a little better.
Alright.
So the thing with so, did you see that Twitter video with the London? Like, what's happening? Are they like switching cars around and like driving around the track, or have you seen anything on it?
I haven't seen that. Who's Jimmy Johnson?
He's well, obviously.
The NASCAR
He races
or
for
Indy?
NASCAR. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's won 7 championships.
Wow.
So
I think I've seen him
Yeah.
actually. I might have seen him. Was he in Brazil? At the Grand Prix.
I think that was Jeff Gordon.
Alright, I'll stop embarrassing
Oh,
myself.
Jeff Gordon was in Mexico. Anyway, yeah, but I think they're gonna they shipped his NASCAR car because their season ends this Sunday.
Yeah.
And F1's is the following Sunday. So I think they shipped the car like a month ago and it just made it to Dubai. What I think is like they're gonna switch cars and drive them both around after
No way.
the season.
Well, Alonso's doing Indy 500, isn't he?
Yeah. And Marcus Ericsson's going to deal with that.
Yes. Van Dorn is going Formula E.
Oh, is he? Yeah, I
Yeah.
never heard anything about him. It seems like a lot of the guys in Formula E, they do really well, like Jean-Eric Vergne and that race for Rosso, right?
Yeah.
A lot of those guys they do really well there.
Yeah. I've just noticed Cookie has come out of nowhere on Mr. Flash. And he's up on the inside.
Oh, yeah, we just got him.
Oh, geez, let's have a look. Is he pitted? Is that where he's all of a sudden come from? And then he's got fresh tyres? No.
Barring a miracle, he's put a lot of laps, or a lot of time on the
Alex Musica is up on the inside of Chewy. Around turn 10.
Everyone's tires are that way. Everyone has switched to. They're all on like
It's not that unheard of though. Unfortunately. I mean, you'd have thought with all the esports on this game that they'd have got it bang on. But
yeah, they would take it a bit more polished. And to be quite, oh wow. I just watched him probably lock up for probably 100 meters into the corner. A lot of brake pressure with it.
ooh,
Oh,
ooh.
and he almost lost it.
That is what you call a wobble. I think Chewy is either a bit cautious of him or is struggling to keep on him.
Yeah, I think so.
No sign of this rain letting us down. Still coming down. Lee Finley now 23.5 seconds behind Yarno with 21 laps to go. I think Yarno is proving to be a very strong racer. I mean, maybe Austria's just his track.
Yeah. Yeah, you never know. I mean, not fast at a lot of places. Some places I'm a lot faster, so yeah. Maybe Austria's one of those good tracks. I don't know if it's really close to so.
I wouldn't like to be in AL1 if he finishes this race and go, oh, thank God that's over, I hate that track.
yeah, I would feel, I would be worried.
Cookie has just dropped behind Cameron. And Cookie is trying to regain the position. Mr. Flash in the background, waiting for a mistake. Oh! It's very hard to handle this weather.
Very, very early down.
Oh, Cameron fitting.
Full wet?
I don't know, maybe it's...
Yep. Full wet.
Oh, full wet. I haven't seen a full wet race for a while. Oh, he missed the clutch.
Oh, wow.
Did he?
Disappeared and went way up the, on my screen, he disappeared and went way
Yeah.
up the road.
He just vanished. He's back again. So, does Cameron know something everybody else don't? Or are they all going to be coming in? Now, that's allowed Mr. Flash to catch Cookie. Oh, and Cookie went deep.
Oh, and it comes off.
Yeah. Maybe the track is ready for wets. I was just saying that there's no way that this rain was letting up.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see the spray off the tires a lot now, a lot more than you did.
Yano still 26 seconds ahead of Lee. Change of track conditions doesn't affect that at all.
Yeah. Plus on camera.
Ooh, Cookie losing the back end almost. Coming around to him. The rain going sideways. Very deep into the rain. Nobody else yet picking the wet tyres. We'll see how Cameron handles the full wets. His battery's running a little low, and his time difference between the car in front and behind is staying pretty balanced at the minute. So I'm not sure if the wets are paying off just yet. Nobody else has come into pit yet. Cameron with the curve a little bit there and kicked the back end out, but he did a fair job on saving it. Cost him about second now.
Looks like he has better traction with the wets on, but he's not really gaining any ground.
I think it's going to be one... No, I think he's losing ground. Although, that was his slide.
Yeah, he is. He's definitely losing ground. I think if it was ready for wets, it's not ready right now.
Yeah, Musica was 9 seconds behind him, and now Musica's like 8. Sector 3, Neon? I think that's Raikon. Oh, and he's staying out the way. Staying very much out the way. Oh, and he's just completely took out the race leader. Oh my days. That was not very good. Raikon lost it. He's just retired. He lost it on turn 8, and he tried to stay out of the way, and once he tried to rejoin the track, he comes straight into the path of Yano.
Man.
That is gut-wrenching.
That's devastating. Yeah.
I think Raikon's first race with us was last week, but maybe he's still just getting used to the... well, it happened. He lost control. He tried to rejoin the track and collided with another car. It's just very unfortunate that it was Yano, our race leader. I got a spectacular view of it though.
very heated.
Although, I don't know, because I think he's shown his worth. And although he's not got the race win, I think he's won this race.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. I know he's not going to get 25 points from it, but still.
Oh, man, that late in the race. Oh, that sucks.
Right, well, what else is going on there? The times is a bit funny at the minute because of Yano's DNF. I'll just come back to normal now. The field looks pretty spread out. So Lee Finley is now out in first. Everybody's still on the intermediate tyres except for Cameron, who came into the wets. Who I think is still maintaining that same gap.
Yeah.
Although is Lee just getting up to Cameron now? I think he might be. No, he's just gaining up to Chewy, Lee Finley is. And Chewy trying to move out of the way. So Lee Finley is in first place. Second place, 26 seconds behind, is Facillo. Then we've got Jordan in third place. Mr. Flash in fourth. Cookie Games just behind in fifth. Cameron in sixth place. Alex Musica in seventh. Chewy in eighth. Harry Ben in ninth. Paulie Orange in 10th. Sir Brian in 11th. And Glocky in 12th. Unfortunately, we've lost Yano and Raikon. And everybody's pretty spread out right now, so there's not a lot to say.
Yeah, definitely spread out. It's I was gonna say that the lap now part
It was a fourth injury as well, wasn't it?
Yep.
Cameron has given up on the wet. He's come in and got some inters. So that's what, 13 laps left?
Yeah.
I don't think it'll make much of a difference having fresh enters at this point. It definitely looks like the lane's lightened up a little bit, but I think it will be enters for the last lap.
Yeah, I don't see the track going out.
Always nice to get that in here, especially when you get classes. Like, oh, the right place at the right time.
Well, yeah, or wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah.
For Yano. Although, as you pointed out, these things happen in the real Formula One.
Yeah.
Ocon coming together with Verstappen, the last race. Obviously, slightly different outcome to that one, but it could have been the same.
Yeah. Seems like you see
Well, yeah, that's one thing to consider for the results of the race. There might be some position changes due to penalties. Because at wheel to wheel, if you exceed more than 4 corner cut or exceeding track limit penalties, then you drop a position for each penalty. Because we used to have it a couple of seasons ago where you'd have somebody finishing second but they'd have 10 penalties, which we thought wasn't really fair.
It's definitely not.
Yeah, mention no names. I've seen a couple come up a few times, so we'll see how that affects the final standing.
This is probably one place out of all the states with no rain.
I don't know, because again, it's one of them where France, I fared better in the rain than in the dry. Mostly because other people run no assists, which you're allowed to do. So it's harder to control in the rain, especially over 100% race.
Oh yeah.
So me on a pad with assists on, I can handle it easier.
Just no rain dances.
What'll happen, it'll be sunshine in Austria in the game and it'll be raining outside where we're sat in the living room.
Oh yeah. You got what you wanted, just not where you wanted.
Yeah. Mr. Flash looks like he's gaining a bit on Cookie. Cameron on the fresher Inters is also not too far behind Harry Ben at the minute, but he's not in DRS range. Mr. Flash. Oh wait, I'm saying DRS range. DRS is off because of the wet.
Probably a good thing they turned it off in the road. Which, in all honesty, who would have to come? Who would really turn it on?
I don't know. I thought it was a bit brave of them to yellow flag in sector 2. Anyone? I don't know. Ericsson come off in Silverstone, didn't they? They added the DRS zone at the start finish straight up to turn 1.
Oh yeah.
But it's like he lost his back end before the DRS closed before turn 1, and I thought, why didn't anybody see that that was going to happen?
Yeah. I understand like increasing the amount of overtaking, but really, to me, it seems like the same amount. It doesn't matter if there was two
Well, I mean, you've got to have the right situation to be able to overtake somebody at that part of Silverstone, because you've then got a very sharp, high-speed right-hand turn at the end of that straight. So you've got to have completely moved before then, anyway.
Yeah.
Which I suppose maybe the DRS helps, but you're encouraging moves in the wrong place, I think, in that instance. I wish you could like just do a little replay now.
Yeah.
Bang up the
some previous problems or some incidents. It's a bit of a slow area in the race. Everyone's pretty spaced out and not a lot of action except for turning and switching away.
oh yeah, just pop down the camera.
Or for like spectating to have like an updated list of like what the points would look like.
Yeah.
But Masters isn't that complex. They can't even get the graphic right on the tires in the wet.
Well, no, they can't even get the championship standings right either, because if you DNF on a race on lap 1, but there's only 9 people in the race, on the championship mode, you still get points. It's like, well, you didn't even finish the race, let alone do 90% of it.
Yeah.
Keep seeing yellow flags. It might have been. 'Cause Alex Musica had a penalty and there was a yellow flag. I don't know if he dropped a place or wasn't. I was trying to get the standings up for AL1 so I could have a look through.
Oh yeah, Cameron's right on it. Oh.
And he's up on the inside, is he? Yes.
Yep.
It's a very clean move for in the wet. Yeah. Oh. And he's up on the inside. Oh. Some wheel-to-wheel action.
Oh, Jordan just got in.
Oh no, I missed it.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Did he just slowly gain it?
Well, Fusillo's back in front. That is.
It's side by side through the entire corner. So we'll get
These are 2 people that I think can race like that in the wet.
yeah.
That's the thing about league racing, and specifically this league. You know that you can battle. Oh, and Jordan's got a full battery. So Jordan will be kicking back right now. Flicked it into overtake as ERS. He's trying to pick his side. Yep. Oh, and he switched him. That was a very good move by Jordan.
Ooh, got him. Oh, he took that side of him.
Oh. Fusillo had some traction out of that corner there.
Oh, yeah.
I think the rain was lightened up a little bit, so they were able to push it that little bit more. I don't think it would matter really. I don't think anybody would come in and hit. Lee could. He's 31 seconds ahead. The sun is coming out there. And I think it has actually stopped falling. Cameron's gaining on Harry Ben again.
Some are sliding around and surprising
Yeah.
Almost got the inside.
Oh.
Yep.
Yellow flag in sector 3. 2 and 3.
wow, now I got the sound glitch too. Oh, it's so much fun. It's just like sitting there revving, even though the graphic is showing he's changing gears, it's just revving.
Thanks very much.
Yeah, it was only with the aim part. Oh, and now it's...
Oh, Alex. Yeah. Pitting.
How is this going to play out? That is
a very big gamble. Ultra soft, of course it would be. I think it'll be out in front of volume. Yes. Maybe? No. Oh. Back end kicked out on the turn in the pit lane. How's he going to handle turn one? Glocky has also pitted for the Ultras, but he's down 12. He's not got a lot to lose.
it's worth it again. Music seems to be going really slow around the front corners, maybe a little early.
Cameron is bringing a fight to Ben. I don't think either of them are going to pit. Nope. I think I'll be of the same opinion. With a couple laps left, you're not going to gain 20 seconds to counteract the pit stuff, are you? Oh, Chewy's in the pits. This'll be the telltale sign. Chewy is behind Paulie by 2 seconds.
I don't know. I haven't seen any straight up. I think it's a good gamble just to cover someone up to make sure they don't get back or get around you.
Yeah. Yeah, it depends where you are on track. Again, Lee would be safe if he pitted.
Yeah.
But again, DRS hasn't been activated yet, and that's usually the telltale sign. Oh, Cameron is very close to the back of Harry Ben. There it is, yeah. Chewy is still... He's lost time behind... Oh, 3 abreast there.
Oh yeah, he's getting a lot of time now. He's just eating away at it.
Yeah, Chewy is slowly gaining on Paulie, but Chewy was ahead of Paulie before he pitted.
Yeah, so he's pretty much just going to get the spot back that he already had before he pitted.
If he takes him before the final flag.
Yeah.
If not, his friend place away, and I'm sure he was a few places further up than that as well.
Yeah.
Mind you, Chewy is about to pass Paulie. Oh, he's very brave going on the outside when Paulie's on the inters on the inside.
Yeah.
Oh, Paulie's pitting. What's he doing? Well, if he's got no traction, the last lap he's going to lose all his places anyway. Well, Cameron's took Harry Ben on the last lap.
Oh, I think that was. Oh, Chewy got 8 back in the
Oh man.
So then he ended up being right back where he was before he even tried to overtake.
Oh wait, this isn't the last lap for these guys that I'm looking at. It's the last lap for Lee.
That's it.
Oh, fair enough. There we go. Oh, it's going to be hard to do the crossing the line thing because quite a few people are lapped.
Yeah.
Oh, fair play, Chewy. He's jumped to quite a few places there, I think, because he didn't have penalties while everybody else did.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Facillo and Jordan.
Jordan to the
Photoshop finish. Photoshop finish. Oh, but Jordan
Facillo got him.
Jordan had penalties. Lee's car's in the ground. But it's the AI car.
That's like after.
So,
I think that was after France with me. I was on the back straight before the chicane on the wall with no wheel. I was celebrating.
So now seeing how then positions changed as they cross the line, there's obviously a few people with penalties. Hopefully we'll get through them now at the end of our stream.
Two McLarens on the podium again.
Yeah. So there's Lee Finley, Facillo and Jordan. First, second and third. So if we just have a quick flick through this, we can go through the final standing for the race. So in first place we have Lee Finley. Second place we have Facillo. Third place we have Jordan. Fourth place we'll have Mr. Flash because Cookie Games has got 5 penalties.
Oh, yep.
So he will more than likely drop to 5th place. Then in 6th place we have Chewy. In 4th place we have Harry Ben. In 8th place we have Cameron. If I just go through where they are now on here, because I think it would be complicated to try to figure out the positions as they stand now. So crossing the line we had Alex Musica in 9th, then Paulie Orange in 10th, Sir Brian in 11th, Glocky in 12th, and the rest was a disconnect and DNF. So thank you very much everyone for joining us for Wheels to Wheel around the Red Bull Ring Austria. Thank you, Chaos, for joining me.
Oh yeah, anytime.
And enjoy your evenings. Thank you very much.